every interviewer has that one person that they want to interview the most. Today's guest
Hmm.
just happens to be mine. Whether he's on screen or behind a mic, his voice commands attention and his expressions make every second land. No matter the performance, everything about him just pulls you in. Noah Andre, welcome to VertiChat with Mads.
Thank you so much for having me. And that's a great introduction. Wow, you absolutely killed that. I feel like I'm on top of the
Thank you.
world right now.
Can we start off with you telling
Yeah,
me a little bit about yourself?
absolutely. Yeah. Um, I'm 21 years old. I'm an actor and singer-songwriter. I grew up in Central California, near like Sacramento, kind of. And yeah, I grew up youngest of three siblings. Very amazing family, amazing parents. I grew up on a ranch, which is what a lot of people don't know about me. They assume that I'm just a city boy who doesn't know how to work with his hands. But I grew up on a ranch, doing a lot of landscaping, construction, working with animals, cattle, horses, stuff like that. So yeah, uh, fell in love with music when I was in like sixth grade. That was like my main thing until right before I graduated high school. I fell in love with acting, and then I moved out to LA at 19 years old, and I've been here ever since pursuing my dreams, and it's been going amazing because now I'm doing an interview. So look at that.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah, of
I'm gonna
course.
like skip the back end of that. It just got me. Like you had cattle. Would you have any
Uh,
pigs?
Pigs, no, no. I never had pigs. My dad wanted to get a pig, but I don't think my mom would have let him. So yeah,
Why?
I did. Well, I mean, they're so messy and
No, they're not.
but
They're actually one of the cleanest animals.
are they?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess the ones I've met are just different then, but they're nice because they eat literally everything, especially like
Yeah.
like foxtails, like weeds and stuff like that. They'll tear them up. So, but yeah, we never got one.
I feel sorry for guys. I love pigs. I grew up on four piggeries, like pig
They they
farms.
are they are cute. Yeah, I used to have a friend who had a couple pigs, and yeah, they're cool. They're cool animals.
I never would have like guessed that about you.
Right? Yeah, I mean, no one ever. I understand why people don't, but I mean, like I like grew up blue collar. It's kind of funny. So.
That's still crazy though. What the heck? It's
Yeah,
spinning
yeah.
me out.
No. Yeah, I know I made it out of the small town and now I'm in big city.
But you
Did
made
all
it
my
work.
I did make it work. Yeah.
But like, are you like out in LA by yourself or like sharing or like did your family move with you?
Oh no, absolutely not. So my parents are still and my sister are still back up where I grew up. But I moved here with a friend of mine, because I was working at Starbucks for like over 4 years. So we met at the same store. We were coworkers, and then she was coming down here for school, and she knew that I wanted to move for acting. So we just moved in together. And so I had one friend when I moved down here. But yeah, so I don't really see my family too much, like maybe once a year, once or twice a year. But
It's gotta suck though. Like, were your parents like all for it? Like for you, like pursuing your dream, or did they want you to do like a blue collar job?
no. They yeah, no, they were supportive, and they never told me like, no, you shouldn't do that, no, you can't do that. They were like, it was just more of like a worried thing because like my mom was like, are you sure? Like, it gets crazy and the acting industry and there's a lot of bad stuff that goes on. But I was like, yeah, no, I want to do it, and they were both very supportive. Um, So yeah, no, they didn't force me to get a real job or anything, or even like go to college or anything like that. So yeah, very, very blessed.
Like I'm not gonna pretend that I don't know anything about you.
Okay.
Because I don't know.
Yeah.
I know as much as I can remember. But like, how long after you moved to was it after you moved to LA that you did the music video?
Which one? Would you rather?
Yeah.
it was it was probably like it's probably like a year into living here. I don't remember exactly when we shot it, but it wasn't super soon because yeah, because Maria, um, who I did that song with, that music video with, love her. She yeah, she like was one of the first like friends that I made here. So I think we became friends like it was like a few months after I moved here. So yeah, probably like within a year I did that music video.
For that music video, did you have to have like any acting training or was it like off the cuff?
No, yeah, I mean, um, we did it all independently, so it wasn't like I had to do anything crazy. Um, but yeah, like having acting training definitely did help, came in handy because it's not acting like movie acting, but it is very similar, at least, like with your body language and with your facial expression, because you're still telling a story aside from the music. Like you need to tell that story with what's happening in the video. So having some acting training definitely helped, but it's not needed. Like a whole bunch of artists, have never done acting in their life and then they start doing music videos and they look great. So yeah, I think just having that connection to the song already that's already telling a story helps a lot.
And you're like a self-taught sort of like acting.
Yeah, for the most part, I only took acting classes for a few months. Um, and I haven't in a long time, which I would love to get back into it, but a lot of them are either just super expensive or they're just a lot of students in the class, so you're kind of just watching other people for a lot of it instead of working on your own thing. So I try to just study as much as I can on my own, and just work on stuff on my own, do stuff with my friends or independent whatnot. But yeah, for the most part, also because where I grew up, there wasn't really any acting classes. So I kind of had to learn as much as I could on my own, and I still do that to this day.
Well, I'm glad you do because I might cut this out. I might cut this out, this bit. Your acting is so much freaking better than half the people who went to an acting school.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Honest to
Yeah.
God, so many people have had so much training and they still can't get it right. And I'm like, and then when I saw you and I like found your TikTok and then I was like, I doom scrolled. Um, I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, I don't know, exposing all my secrets right now. But then when I found out like you were like self-taught, I was like, these other people have
Yeah.
actually had training and they've went to school. And I'm
Mhm.
like, this you have more emotion than they do. So like,
Thank you. Yeah. I mean I think it's some people naturally have a better understanding, not just acting, anything. It could be sports, it could be music, it could be, health stuff, whatever, Medicare stuff. Some people just have like a better understanding of it from the get-go. And I don't know if I had that, looking back at my old stuff, I'm like, wow, I kind of sucked. But I don't know if I had that, but I definitely like growing up, I loved to like I was just a very imaginative kid. I love to like daydream and like create scenarios in my head. And like, when I'm alone at home or like in my bedroom, I'd like act it out or, you know, I did that a lot growing up and I think that definitely helped. Um, also just I think being able to be in touch with my emotions as a kid helped a lot too. But yeah, I mean I still have so far to go and so much to learn. I try to stay as humble as I can about it, but yeah. Yeah, there's so much you can learn on your own. So I think that I was just so passionate about it that I did it so much that I was able to kind of get a pretty decent understanding pretty early on. So yeah, I'm very thankful.
I am grateful you did because I don't know, your performances for me anyway. And I'm pretty sure like half the people in your TikTok, I don't know, comment section or wherever, I don't know,
Yeah.
people post about you, like agree.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's funny because I'll see ads of my first candy jar one, Life is Not a Game that I did with Hallie. I'll see like ads on it on like my For You page, and I go to the comments, and a lot of the comments are like, "Wow, finally some good acting," and it's like the best thing to see. Because I'm like, this is great. Like it's not even like people who are like necessarily fans of me. Like it's just people who see these ads and they're like, wow, usually I skip these, but this one's actually good. The acting's good. So it's a very nice feeling to see that. Um, yeah.
Should take that as a win.
Yeah,
That's
no, it is.
a massive, massive credit to you.
Yeah, yeah. I'm very grateful. But yeah, I try not to think about it too much because I don't want to let it get to my head. Because I still
Of
have so much,
course.
I'm not a Timothy Chalamet, but I would like to be one day. Yeah. He's great. Have you seen Marty Supreme? Dude, he killed it. Like, I don't, Killian Murphy, like all those actors, Chris Evans. Yeah.
I have barely watched a normal movie since I've started
Oh,
watching Vertical.
true. Okay, yeah, true.
It's really bad.
Hmm.
Like it's I've been watching I watched Verticals for like I think it was almost a year
Hmm.
before I started interviewing you guys.
Hmm.
And then yeah, still I barely watched a Vertical in like the last, I don't know, 5 months. But I watched all of your
Wow.
new ones, so
Oh, yeah, so much. It's awesome.
I don't know. There are those, I don't know, actors that I would just doesn't matter what app, I would like throw money if they got new content.
Mm. Yeah.
I'd be like, I probably can't afford this, but you have this.
That's very
I,
sweet.
cool. And I was so glad they came out on Candy Jar. I was like, I already have that one.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, makes it easier for you.
Did you have to take any like professional classes for the indie films that you did?
See, the thing is, you don't have to take classes, like it's like Jennifer Lawrence never took acting classes. Um, I forget another huge actor didn't take acting classes, but it's not something you have to do. It's not like it has to be on your resume to book a job. Like it definitely helps you book a job if they see you have training. But yeah, like it's not a requirement, like if you submit for a role and they look at your headshot and your resume and they're like, we like this person's look, we'll have them audition. You audition for it. If you are right for the part, if they see you and they're like, yes, this is the character, then you booked it, regardless of your training or not. You know what I mean? Uh, so no, yeah, I didn't have to have any sort of training for the indie stuff I did, but um, but I haven't had much training at all for any of the indie stuff. I think I took classes for like 6 months total, but it was only 6 weeks at a time, and it was the Monday of every week. So it was like six classes. It was like a block of six classes, and then we'd have a break, and then we could sign up again if we wanted to. And I did it, I think, like 3 times. So I took like less than 20 classes total, I guess. But yeah, but it's not a requirement by any means. It's helpful, but yeah, you can go without it for sure.
Like, did um did you do like the skits of like the Batman ones before or after like the indie films? Because I saw that, that like hilarious.
Wait, you saw my Batman trailer? The one on YouTube? That's so funny. Okay. Wow, you really did your research. Okay. No, well, so I started making those before I ever moved here. Like when I first got into acting, I was like, why don't I just have fun and make stuff on my own, if I'm not on set. So I have a Spider-Man suit as well. So I made like three of those like Spider-Man videos, like just for fun. They're like meant to be stupid. And then when I moved here, I was working a lot, just like at my day job and like doing acting stuff. And then I was like, I kind of miss doing things for myself, like making videos like that. So then I bought a Batman costume and I made that Batman one in 20, I think it was last year. I think it was like 2025, early 2025. I made that just for fun. So it was before I started verticals, I believe, but yeah, I had already been like acting in independent stuff since then. So That's funny you brought that. Wow, I can't. I didn't expect you to bring that up. That's hilarious. Yeah,
I saw them and I was like, this is so cool, but this is weird, but this is cool.
yeah. No, it's like if like it like completely encapsulates how weird I actually am in real life. Like I'm a huge nerd when it comes to superheroes and stuff. I use weird in a good way, but yeah, yeah. Yeah, so I did that after I started taking classes and acting and stuff. I was
Like,
just bored.
why didn't you follow up on it?
Well, I I was thinking about it and like I still would 100%, but you know, life happens. Like things just I just got busy and that kind of became less important because I'd rather do a bigger film than shooting something on my iPhone by myself and everything. But I'm sure I'll do something again in the future when I have a break, but with verticals it's kind of hard to take a break because they're just like back to back to back. So
I know somebody else who does like the skits. He's doing Daredevil ones at the moment.
really, who?
Eric Ruoff.
I'm really bad. I'm really bad with actors in the space, so I don't know who
Like,
that is. But that's cool. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
no, like he's like full into it. Like he's he's done a fair few of them, and they're all like there's a heap of Daredevil ones. I'll send you his profile, but he's freaking hilarious. He comes up with most like random stuff.
Wow.
But
Wow.
you're not alone.
Good for him. Yeah, he and I would probably be friends then. That's cool.
Like when you like mentioned all this, I was like, yeah, you should really like talk to Eric. You should make like a
Wow.
collab.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that would be hilarious, actually. A little Daredevil Batman like crossover one.
But you did the skits with the what is it, the Scottish accent?
Yes. Yeah, my Scottish accent. I was wondering if you're gonna bring that up too. You're hitting,
Yeah,
you're hitting it too hard.
I
Hard.
am.
Yeah. Yeah, that was I kind of yeah, I mean that was kind of like not the first thing I went viral for on TikTok, but it boosted me so much that I think that around that time was when I got scouted by my reps. Um, so yeah, the Scottish accent still holds a place in my heart. Like it did so much for me. And I'll do like take lives on TikTok and I'll still get people coming in being like, "Can you do your Scottish accent?" And it's pretty funny. Yeah.
Like I don't want to like force you to do it, but I sort of like,
You want to hear it?
oh, yes, please.
Uh, Sometimes I have to like warm it up. I haven't done it all day, so it might not be super accurate. But what's something I like to say? Uh, you shouldn't have come out to play with the big boys when you're about to get a proper Scottish welcome. I like to say that one. Or like it's like a you right up balls are going. Like they say
Sure.
pal and laddie a lot. Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. I'll still do it to this day. Like if I'm out in public or if I'm with my friends, I'll just kind of whip it out sometimes. I do it on set a lot. Yeah.
You would be an absolute gem to be with on set.
Yeah, I hope so. But one of these days, man, I'm gonna submit a self-tape doing an accent.
Oh, please
And
do.
dude, like if even like even not a Scottish one, like it could be a British accent or whatever. I want to do a role with an accent. I think it'd be so fun. And yeah, one of these days I'll do it.
One of these days. One of these days.
Yeah, maybe when I'm on Joseph Purcell's level, then they'll be like, yeah, do whatever you want. So
Stop it. Like, don't ever put yourself under anybody else.
no, no, I'm not. Oh, okay, okay. Well, I'm not like in a. I'm like
Mhm.
degrading myself, but like, I mean, there still are levels to this, and I mean, he's the guy. He's the guy.
He's
I
the
was
face
like
of
excited.
Candy Jar.
He is, and I was so excited to work with him. So yeah.
He would be an interesting one to talk to.
He's a good guy. He would. He's a lot like he seems very like you know like nonchalant, like quiet, like in his films, but in real life, like he's super cool, super nice, like super goofy. He's hilarious. He's a funny guy. So you would, yeah, he's very easy to talk to.
But I'm gonna bring up something that I saw the other day.
Okay.
Was that FaceTime call real?
Oh, with Tyler Posey?
Yes,
Yes, it was. No, it
it was.
was real. Yeah, my good friend Rachel, shout out Rachel Anderson. She was my hair and makeup artist on Secret Society. And after that, like her and I just stayed in touch. I saw her at church this morning. Um, she is working, she's doing hair and makeup for a feature film right now that he is on. So she already told me, like I already knew that she was working with him, but I completely forgot like when I saw her FaceTiming me. So when she like panned the phone over, I was like, I freaked out obviously in the video. But yeah, it was real. He's so cool. He's such a nice guy.
When I saw that, I was like, "Is this real?" I have to
Yeah.
ask you. Like, I was like spinning out.
Yeah.
I was like,
No, thank God it
absolute
was
highlight.
real. Yeah, it
And
was
especially,
insane.
so I know you love Tim.
I love Teen Wolf. Love Teen Wolf.
Same, same. It's
Yeah.
really bad. It's really bad. Like, I don't even know. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try and find something.
Does it say bacon? Shut up. That's so cool. Dude, I want to get one of those. I would wear it. I would never take it off. Oh, dude. That's so sick. That's
This is.
so cool.
I've had this for so freaking long.
Yeah.
Like my
Oh man, I
favorite
love.
hoodie.
Yeah, dude, it would be my favorite too. Completely get that. Wow.
Like even the drawstrings are like gone out of it, but like it's still my favorite thing to
Yeah,
wear. Get it
dude.
on
Yeah.
eBay.
No, you. Yeah. No, I should honestly, after I get off this call, I should look at some Teen Wolf hoodies, some Team merch.
Merch.
I don't have. Yeah.
Who's your favorite character in Teen Wolf?
My favorite character in Teen Wolf is Theo.
What?
Yeah, I know, hot take, but I love
Oh,
Theo. Yeah.
just getting the scoop ready. Like, why
It's like my
Theo?
well, he's first of all a badass. Like he's the only person to ever actually kill Scott McCall. And he's actually like a decent fighter. And also like the nickname the first Chimera is pretty cool. But
That is
I
pretty
just
cool.
like I love how complex of a character he is and also seeing his redemption arc. Like I love an underdog, everyone does, but like seeing his redemption arc was really cool. And like I think they just did such a great job of portraying Theo as like, yeah, like he's a bad guy and he sucks and he's manipulative, but at the same time like showing like he did still suffer and was like taken advantage of and like all that stuff, and he still managed to kind of come out of it and fight the good fight in the end, which I love. And I love his dynamic between him and Liam as well. So yeah, I don't know, I love Theo's character. Also Cody Christian is just he's a cool guy. So
Like, so Styles.
so is Styles. I mean, yeah, like you can't not love everyone loves Styles, but yeah, like Theo's my favorite character. Yeah.
Understandable now that you've explained it like that. I haven't watched Teen Wolf in like a hot minute.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't seen it in a while too.
Marathon soon. Haha.
Yeah.
Like, tell me a little bit more about your music.
But my music, anything specific you want to hear or
I don't know because I've had the same two songs on repeat for like the last 2 months.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I am working on a song currently right now with my producer. Um it's yeah, it's hard because he's such a busy guy as well. Apart from the fact that he's been on tour for like the past month and a half. Shout out Blake Stokes. Yeah, so it's um when I was working at Starbucks and doing acting while he also had his own job and was working on his own music, like it was just hard to find time to get in the studio. But I do have a song I'm working on currently, and he did just get back from his tour, so I should be in the studio the next few weeks, working on it, finishing it up. Um, if yeah, I think people are really gonna like it. I really like where it's at right now, and it's a little bit of a different vibe from the stuff I have out right now, but it's still like in the same realm, kind of. Like I think people that like my song Attitude will like this one as well. So yeah, hopefully I will get that out to you guys as soon as possible because like I promise you, as much as you guys are waiting for more music, like I'm also like itching to get it out. Like I wish I could just pump it out like super quick to you guys. But yeah, it's just like it's just a time thing and like finding the time where we're both free to work on it. But yeah, hopefully soon. Hopefully by hopefully like by June I'll have it ready for you guys. But we'll see. No
I'll
promises.
be waiting with Apple Music open.
Yeah. No, I will be promoting it a lot. Yeah, don't worry. So, and I'll
Like, I don't know if
probably
you like what?
no, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was like, you know how like on like Instagram messages, like you have those little thought bubbles a lot like above your chat heads.
Uh,
I had your song in mine the other day, in my little
no
bubble,
way.
and everybody
Oh,
was
thank.
like, "I know him," and I was like, "Yes, I know. That's why I put it there."
Oh, that's so sweet. Wow, that's crazy that people. Wow, that's so weird. Um, yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Everyone's
Yeah.
like, "He makes music," and I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people don't know that, but because I don't really promote it or like post about it much because it's been out for almost a year now. So I kind of let people find it on their own. But
"And it's still your hard work."
yeah, yeah, yeah. I probably should promote it more, but
I will.
yeah.
It's really bad.
Yeah. How do you guys do it for me? It's fine.
I'm gonna ask the generic vertical questions, but that's what everybody wants to ask. How did you find verticals?
Oh, how do I find verticals? Well, I knew what they were before I ever did one or auditioned for one. 'Cause, I saw them on social media and I was like, wow, these are really bad. And and I was like, they're so cheesy and it's just like I was like, I don't think I'll ever do one of these. And then I got representation and my manager sent me on audition for one. And it was like one of the first few auditions he sent me, so I'm like, I'm not gonna decline an audition right after I got representation. But I also read the script and I was like, this one's actually not that bad. Like, and it's a paid job. I was like, I might as well just submit for it, see what happens. And, if I book it, I can kind of feel it out. So I booked it. It was Cheer Up Baby. And I and it completely changed my view on what verticals are. And I was like, wow, I actually would continue to do these. And I have continued to do them. And yeah, I judged too early, and I've completely changed my mind on like what they are, and I love doing them. I wouldn't want to do them for the rest of my life per se, but I think it's a great industry to get into, especially if you're new into acting, which I was pretty fresh out here in LA. And I mean, it's done amazing things for my career. So yeah,
Got you the recognition that you deserve.
yeah, no, it's brought me so much recognition. So yeah, I'm very, very grateful for them for sure.
That was like the first one that I'd seen of that specific like storyline.
Mhm.
I just watched it on repeat a couple times. I was like, new faces, a little bit of a new storyline. Like,
Yeah,
I'm all here for this.
yeah.
And then I tried to like, I don't know, I did a deep dive on you. I was where are you? Do you have any more? Like, there was none.
Nope.
And that's when I was
Okay.
waiting for what is it, Blood and Bones to come out, or it's called Blood and Bones, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
Blood and
think so.
Bones.
And then I saw it, and I was like, nope.
Yeah, yeah. Did that like make you a little scared? Like, oh wait, maybe this guy isn't
No,
someone
no, it wasn't you at
cool.
all. Like, it was nothing to.
Oh,
I was like,
okay.
this role is not for you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I didn't think so. I actually auditioned for the lead of that one as well. But they gave it to Ben, which when I met him and on set, I was like, oh, he's way more right for the role than I am. He's amazing. But yeah, I auditioned for the lead of that one as well. And I didn't audition for the role that I got, and I didn't even really get to talk about like who the character was that much until like on the first day of set as I was sitting in the makeup chair. So yeah, I feel like it wasn't very right for me, but I'm still grateful I got to do it, and I got
Oh,
to
for
work
sure.
with some, but yeah, yeah.
And I feel bad for like blurting it out, but that was not for you. It's like that's something that I shouldn't be saying. But my personal opinion is like
I
that
agree with
role
you.
was not right for you. Like
I 100% agree with you. Yeah. I mean, but I did get to drive a Ferrari, so that was cool, like I'll take it.
I have never driven like a fancy car.
They're fun. Yeah.
Do you guys get told when a new project is coming out, or like especially from Candy Jar? Like, do you get told about it like before or no?
Uh it yeah, so like we'll always know before. Usually the producer or the director or someone will reach out and be like, by the way, this is coming out this date. Or we'll just see it on the social media page, like check out this new one coming out on this date. But yeah, Candy Jar is cool. If the first one I did when I was a lead, they like DM'd me specifically. We're like, hey, heads up, this is coming out then, and we're gonna give you this, this, and this so you can like promote it and all this stuff. But the second one, the one I did with Joseph when I was just a supporting role, they didn't reach out to me like that, which I'm assuming just, because I was a supporting role. But yeah, Candy Jar does a very good job about like giving us a heads up and also emailing us beforehand too. So yeah.
That's awesome because there's a lot of platforms that don't, and like the
Really?
creatives find out off us fans because we tag them in it.
Mm, wow.
They're like,
I
"Oh,
haven't
this
experienced.
project is out because Mads is tagging
Mm,
you in it." That's
mm.
how a lot of you guys have found out that your work is out. My guys
Oh,
tag you in
great.
it.
Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome doing it for us.
Well, it is hard to like keep up with them all. There is like a page dedicated just to keeping track of like everybody's like work.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it is a lot. You're
So
right
I like
there.
I only keep track of like six of you.
Yeah, six is plenty. That already sounds like a lot.
What's been your favorite role so far?
My favorite role. Oh man. I gotta say Alex from Secret Society is my favorite role. Um, honestly, it's probably I think it's still to this day my favorite vertical that I've done. But yeah, that was my favorite role. Just because like the script was so much better for a vertical, like outside of Candy Jar. Like it's one of the best vertical scripts I've ever seen. And like like the character's motive was so clear and his and I loved the balance between like the director Nikki Koss. Um, she loved to use the word cheeky to describe Alex, and I love that balance of like he is very cheeky, the way he talks to Rowan and flirts with her and the comments that he makes, but he's also just like very, very serious, like he's not like he's not like all the regular like just like douchey like yeah I'm Mr. Hot Guy, Mr. Golden Boy, star of the school. Like he is that, but he doesn't present himself that way. He presents himself in a more of like a quiet, powerful
Like
demeanor
reserved.
and yeah, he's much more reserved with it. Like it's that balance of like cheeky when he's talking to Rowan, but like very reserved and like still knows what he wants and he has his motives clear and his intentions set and he's not there to play games. He just seems like much more of a mature character for like a vertical series, which I really liked about him. And yeah, just like I loved his dialogue, like I felt like I was able to connect with it a lot and just really kind of live in his world of who Alex Reynolds is. But yeah.
And I don't know how you portrayed that character, but I could tell from the beginning because of like, I don't know, the way your face said it all was that he was
Mm,
under somebody else's influence. I don't know if any
mm,
like many other people picked up on that, but I could tell like he wasn't the ringleader from the start.
mm.
I don't know because
Yeah.
I don't know your face just says it all.
Oh, thank you. I wasn't trying to do that, but I'm glad that it came across that way because that's exactly That's exactly right. He's there. He's technically a double agent. He's pretending to be a part of the society and like everything about it, while not actually liking it and having to try to get Rowan to trust him. So he's trying to play both these sides, and it's such a a tightrope, like a narrow line that he has to walk on without falling off. Because as soon as he does, everything blows up. And yeah, he wasn't the ringleader. He was he was a little snake in the society. So yeah, the Shadow Court.
But your face said it all. I don't know, like I try to look for everybody's micro expressions. I find it
Mm.
since that I've been like talking to you guys and find out how you do things. I can't watch your content for like a little while. I feel really bad.
Oh yeah,
You say a lot with your eyes.
absolutely. Yeah, that's yeah, that's the goal. That
And I don't
the
want to
eyes kind
accuse
of
you of being an eye actor. Like, because
no,
for
but
some people
that's
it's bad.
it shouldn't be though, because that's like there's so much to be said with your eyes. And the whole thing like the eyes are the window to the soul or whatever. Like like you can portray multiple emotions with your eyes. You know what I mean? And um like yeah, like physicality is so important as well, and the way you say your words is so important as well. But I think most of it just comes down to the expression, because even if like regardless of what comes out of your mouth, if your eyes don't match it, then your eyes are saying something different. So like I think it's a great thing to be an eye actor. Some people, you can't take it too far if you're just, doing too much with it, but like unless it's a character choice. But no, that's a huge compliment. I don't see why anyone would say otherwise.
I don't I don't know how to explain it. There are some people that don't want to be like, an eye actor. So I'm like
Mhm.
as you said, you say a lot with your eyes. And I personally I prefer that. I prefer like show,
Yeah.
not tell, because your
Yeah,
actions speak louder
absolutely.
than words.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and like you can just see like some people you can see in their eyes like they're just sad. They have sad eyes, or there's a little sparkle in it, or they're kind of, you can tell that they're like observant, like kind of just like reserved and always watching and just taking in information and stuff like that. Yeah, there's so much to be said with eyes.
How did you adjust for that? Like, because with verticals, obviously, is how many takes? If you feel like you get it wrong,
Yeah.
how do you adjust?
Um, well, usually, when you do the work as an actor, you study who the character is, their intentions, everything like that. And when you go into the scene, you understand what your character's intention is in the scene and the person that you're talking to, your relationship with them, how you want to affect them. So when you do the scene, you say your line, or you do it the way that you think you would do it. And if you miss the mark as an actor, because you're like doing all the work and understanding the character, as soon as you as soon as they say cut, you finish a take, you're either like, oh, that's not how they would do this, I need to change it up, or you're like, okay, yeah, this is how I do it. And then if it doesn't feel right, then you're like, we automatically know, because we've done the work, we understand the character, so we automatically know when we didn't portray it correctly, or we made a mistake, or we didn't like the way we do it. So then we just change it to what it should be. But sometimes, the director will come up instead and be like, hey, they'll give us a note and be like, oh, this is kind of what it's supposed to be. Like, this is what you're feeling. And then sometimes it's something that we already know, or it's something that we didn't realize. We're like, oh, actually, yeah, that makes more sense. We didn't think of it. So that's why you kind of need that trust between the director and the actor. But yeah, like if we feel like we did it wrong, we kind of just change it to what we know is right, because we've already done the work and we understand the character.
So like when you're playing an emotion that you've like never experienced or never like done before, how do you do that?
Um, it's so much of just you kind of have to be able to put yourself in the character's shoes and put yourself in the character's world and just get lost in it. Um, you know, you can try to make an emotional connection to something that you've experienced in your life that maybe is like close or similar to it. But in reality, it's kind of just understanding who the character's intention, and how you want to affect the person that you're talking to. And then whatever emotion you have to portray, kind of, as long as you hit those three things, if you've never experienced that emotion before, it kind of just comes more naturally because, you're living as the character, so you know how the character would feel. It's not necessarily how I would feel. It's like, I feel like the character would feel like this based on the information that I have in the study that I've done on it. And then I just give it my best shot. And it might be right, it might be wrong, but that's such a huge part of growing as an actor and, working on our craft. So, um, yeah, I mean, it's kind of just a lot of imagination and believing what you're doing. Like, because it is make believe, but you still have to believe it. Because if you don't believe it, no one else is going to believe it. They'll automatically be like, he's acting. I can tell they're acting right now. So yeah, you just kind of gotta just commit to it and just be as grounded and present in the moment as you can.
So when you're obviously like drawing inspiration for these scenes, do you like draw from imaginary or like real world events, like life experiences?
Both. Definitely a little bit of both. Everyone has their own way of doing it. It's a cool thing about acting. It's an art, and everyone can create art in their own way. There's no right way to do it. Um, but yeah, definitely a little bit of both. Whatever works for you in that moment. What works for me might not work for someone else, or it might work for me for one character but not a different character, or one circumstance but not a different circumstance. So yeah, just whatever feels right in the moment. And I would say I typically pull more from, I don't want to say imagination, because we shouldn't be imagining it as characters, we should be feeling it. So I shouldn't have used that word at first, but yeah, I don't like pull from imagination, but I would say more so I won't connect it to my real life experience. I'll just understand what the character is going through as the character with their own experiences, and then I'll just really put myself there mentally, because your brain is powerful. Like you can put yourself in a bad mood if you want to, if you just dwell in it enough, or be happy, or whatever. So I'll just really try to take a second and just get myself there mentally and like just feel it. And journaling helps, listening to music helps, whatever. But yeah, definitely a little bit of both real life experience and, you know, fake circumstances.
Would do you feel like your music plays a big part in your storytelling because you have that music background?
Yes, yeah, definitely. Because yeah, music is a different kind of storytelling and art and creativity, but um working on anything, working on any kind of storytelling, it works the same muscles, even if it's not acting, if it's music or if it's painting or drawing, like it works that same muscle and that same, desire to tell a story. So yeah, it definitely helps, but it's still at the end of the day a different craft.
Do you feel your preferred genre is like similar to your own music? Like your preferred, I don't know, acting genre is like similar to your preferred like music genre.
Definitely, because I love drama. I love like high school drama, romance stuff, and that's typically the music I listen to, as well as like pop music about heartbreak or falling in love or sad stuff. So yeah, yeah, like Shawn Mendes is my number one artist, and he makes pop songs about relationships and love, and I love romance. I love love. I'm a hopeless romantic. So um, yeah, those like when you're in high school and you have a crush, or you have a girlfriend and you're trying to work things out, and there's drama and there's people getting in between and stuff like that. Like, yeah, that's kind of where I think my niche is right now, and it's definitely the kind of music that I listen to as well.
We
for
should
sure.
listen to country music. There's a lot of storytelling in country music.
Yeah, I had a country music phase kind of recently, but I can't say I really listen to it much anymore. I'm kind of very good at just listening to the same songs over and over again.
Spill who you were listening to because you're probably listening to the wrong one.
I was listening to uh like I was listening to Zach Bryan. There was like some Morgan Wallen in there too, of course, but Sam Barber. Um, I forget the name of the other one. He's also popular. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not huge into country, which is strange considering how I grew up. But
It hurts my heart.
so it's not bad. It's not my cup of tea. Yeah.
I was like putting two and two together. I was like, grew up in the country, country music. Like, come on, man.
Surprisingly, no. My best friend is a huge country music fan, but like he's like Waylon Jennings, like all those guys.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Is there a lyric that feels like it perfectly describes your journey so far as an actor?
Oh, a lyric? Um, Probably yes. Yes, I think so. It's a song, it's a it's a worship song by this artist named Seth Schluter. It's called Counting My Blessings, and a lyric in this song is God, I'm still counting my blessings, all that you've done in my life.
I love
Because
that song.
yeah, it's so good, right? Because I mean, that's how I feel, and that's how I try to feel as much as I can, because it's so easy to like wish that you're somewhere else, wish that you're further in your career, you have more followers, you have bigger projects, or you've worked with these people. It's so easy to like think about that, like the end goal and like where you want to be and who you want to be, and especially with all the comparison and everything in the industry. But so I really just try to like take a second and I'm like, look, like I've only been here for less than 3 years and I've had so much opportunity and I'm in a position that people would kill to be in. So yeah, I really just look at like how much God has done in my life and in my career so far in less than 3 years. And it's like where I am now is where I was praying to be a couple years ago. So it's like, yeah, like it's obviously I still want to be somewhere else. Like I'm so passionate about it and I want to do the next big thing and the next big thing. But like where I'm at right now, like it's such a blessing. So yeah, and I've been able to meet so many amazing people, been on such amazing sets. And yeah, I would say that's probably the lyric.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
'Cause I remember when you posted a video, I was like, I hope I get my second one, or like something along the
Mm,
lines of, I hope I get this. Like, there's no more hoping. Your name is out there now.
yeah, like yeah, it's incredible. Like I've never booked this much in my life. So I'm trying not to let it get to my head and because it's so easy to think that, and I'm guilty of this, like that I'm like I deserve a role or that I should get a role. I'm like no, I like just because I'm booking so much doesn't mean that everything I audition for I should get. Like it's not how that works. So I try to stay as grateful and as humble as I can. But yeah.
You can think it, just don't say it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, you've come so far from when I first started following you.
I really have. Yeah, yeah. And all glory to God at the end of the day. But it's yeah, very, very far. I'm very grateful.
I just like bringing up stuff. I was like, I'm so proud of you. Like I've
Thank you.
watched you grow
Yeah.
from that, and like I have, like I haven't freaking spoken to you before, like whenever you messaged me, but like I have watched you grow as like a fan.
Mhm. Well, hey, now we're friends. Now we're friends. No longer a fan. I still don't like using that word fan. Like I was working with Autumn Joy Noel on the project I just wrapped, and she was like, I don't like using the word fan. I like saying supporters. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Like that's great.
Or admirers? Or is that like
Admirers.
sort of the same? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just say to everybody, like, I'm your hype girl.
Yeah. You
Like,
really are. Oh yeah, at this point, like, yeah, you're making me feel great here.
you've played one villain, one,
Hmm.
in Falling for My Bodyguard. What was that experience like for you compared to playing the hero?
I gotta say, it wasn't too different. Because because like the hero that I've played and tip that the hero in Verticals typically is still kind of a jerk, like they're the cocky guy who meets this girl who he ends up falling for, and so it's kind of like so it wasn't too different in that sense because I still had kind of some similar lines and like was still being mean to people when you're in these lead roles, like the hero roles, you're still kind of mean to the lead. So it wasn't too different in that sense, but I think just but like staying in it the whole time, like there was no redemption arc, there was no character progression or anything like that where I kind of have a change of heart and also being the one getting beat up was a little different. I'm usually the one beating people up, and then this time, Joseph comes in and elbows me to the face, and I go down, and he shoves me against the table. So that was a little different as well. But like, yeah, just not having that like change in intention and change in character and emotion, and having those layers kind of peeled back and the walls coming down was the most different thing about it. But it was still such an enjoyable experience, and I'm glad that I got to do something different and, you know, expand my palette a little bit. So, yeah, but not too crazy of a difference.
Because I've spoken to like a few of you that have said when doing the villain, it's a lot more you can get a lot more creative with it.
Yes.
Did you get
It,
like creative or like
yeah, I didn't get too creative for Falling for My Bodyguard, not too much, because I didn't have too many lines in it. I think Emily was kind of like the main villain. I was kind of like her sidekick villain. Um, But yeah, you can get more creative with it because the character's already so much more unhinged. And since you have less lines and less of a story arc, you can kind of have more fun with it. And it's not as taxing to the story in general. Because like the writer kind of wants the leads to stay the same and like have it written out. But the villain you can kind of have a little more wiggle room to kind of, like try something out or, try something new or
should have tried your Scottish accent?
dude, I know that would have been so funny. But I still had to be like charming and like make the lead girl
What do
think I
you
was into her.
mean? Your Scottish accent is charming. So I
Is
don't
it
know
charming?
what.
No, maybe I'll try it next time. I guess yeah.
Please do.
Uh, that's funny. But yeah, you can definitely have a little more fun with it. And I did get to do a little bit because like as I was saying the lines in the scene where we kidnap her, I kind of like added a couple things in, like ad-libbed a couple things, and then I was like, wait, it kind of seems like Jesse's low key, like he's low key a brat. Like he wants to do his own thing, but he always like Emily's always the one in charge and tells him what to do. So I kind of had like a little bit of that change and kind of went more that direction in that, where I'm like, man, you always do this. Like you never let me have anything. You never let me have any fun. Like Jesse's kind of like he's a little bratty. He's kind of like a little kid. So I kind of yeah, I got to have a little bit of fun experimenting in that area, even though it wasn't necessarily part of the character description.
Still, you got to like add a bit of what you thought, like, your
Yeah,
creativity into the
yeah,
thing.
yeah, definitely. Like he kind of fronts as this guy who knows what he's doing and he's tough and he's not scared of anything. But as soon as he sees Joseph, or as soon as Emily starts yelling at him, he kind of gets in his shell and he turns into a little kid and he's not as tough as he seems, as he puts on. So
What is your biggest fear as an actor?
the biggest fear as an actor, probably just getting stuck in the same roles and not getting a chance to show my range. Um, because because like I do the typical, frat boy, douchey, cocky player, boyfriend, ex-boyfriend roles pretty much every time. But I know that I know I have more range than just that I can do things other than that. So my biggest fear is like just getting stuck in that typecast where I can't break out of it, and uh because I know I have so much more to give and offer and I have, so much to show and like what I've learned and my capabilities and things like that. Not that I feel the need to be validated, but it's just such a big passion for me that I want to do as much as I can in the space, and I'm afraid I won't be able to do that because people will only see me as this one type. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's probably my biggest fear, is just getting stuck in the same
Typecast.
cast. Yeah.
And I don't want to see you get typecast. When I saw your villain role, I was like, okay, I'm gonna need to like adjust here. That's a me problem. I was like, it's good
Yeah.
for you, but I was like, it's a me problem. I was like, I've seen you as the hero. I was like, oh.
Yeah, no, it is a big jump. It's a big difference for sure.
But it was something that I needed to see
Mhm.
because you played it bloody well. I was like,
Good.
it's me.
Okay, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. I
Yeah.
was hoping that I would do it justice. So, because I
You
didn't I didn't audition for that character. I auditioned for William for the bodyguard.
That's wild. But like, no, that use both chalk and cheese worked out perfectly.
Chalk and cheese?
It's the same. Like if you get along so well, like if your chemistry or like if something goes so well together, chalk and
Oh,
cheese is complete opposite of chalk and cheese
oh, oh,
because of
interesting.
the textures.
Oh, okay. Yes, makes sense. Wow,
Like if
interesting.
you just gel together.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm sorry. That was an Aussie saying. I didn't know that was like an Aussie saying.
No, I didn't know either. Yeah, I'd never heard that one before. Chalk and cheese. I'm gonna use that now.
Like chalk, like you're drawing chalk.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's crazy. There are so many sayings.
You guys do. You guys have some cool slang.
Have you tried Vegemite before?
I have, yes. I did a feature film last year, and the BTS photographer is Australian, and he brought Vegemite for us to try. I love it. It's so good. Do you have some on your desk?
I
It's
have
so
it because I talked to so many of you.
yeah. No, nobody else liked it. I don't think. Well, actually, no. My friend Cole Walker did. I think he liked it, but yeah. Oh, I love it. Like I almost got myself a jar,
I can
but
send you some.
I think it's so much sodium that I it's not good for me to have. But yeah, I love it. I like it a lot.
I
I'd
can
always
send you
wanted to
some.
try it. It's probably I probably shouldn't eat it. It's probably bad. I should probably keep it away from me.
I've sent like Aussie care packages, like care package. I've like sent Aussie boxes to like three of you now with like
Oh
all
wow, that's actually really
Australian
sweet.
stuff.
That's like if I ever start craving it, I'll text you and be like, "Yo, let me get some veg."
Have you tried Tim Tams though?
I have not, but I've heard that that's also like another thing
It's a
that you should try.
delicacy here.
Yeah, yeah, I've heard. I don't think he brought those to set, but yeah, maybe maybe
100% sure.
maybe I will hit you up for that care package then. We'll see.
If you could shine a spotlight on one of your verticals for viewers as a must watch, which one would it be and why?
Oh, man. Oh, that's so hard. Um, oh man. I thought you were gonna say shine a spotlight on like one of my vertical co-stars that I've worked with. One of my verticals. Dude, it always comes down to Secret Society and Life is Not a Game every time. But I think I would have people.
You could promote to.
What's up?
You can promote to more
Okay,
like pretty much everybody has.
I think I think I think Life is Not a Game for sure because I mean it's the most realistic, it's the highest quality And I got to do it with Hallie and Olivia, who I've worked with before, who I absolutely adore. And the story is just so cute and it's so different from most verticals. And I think it's just it has so much more meaning and like emotional weight to it, and it's so much easier for viewers to connect with that story, I think, out of all the other ones I've done. Like Secret Society, I think is the most entertaining. That was the most entertaining and like fun to watch, but Life is Not a Game is just so grounded and like you learn to love all of the characters for their own reasons. And the acting is more realistic, the storyline and everything. Yeah, probably Life is Not a Game, and you can watch it horizontally, which is nice. So that's also a plus. But yeah, no, it was just very well done, and it was such a great experience all around, and everyone absolutely nailed their performances. So yeah, yeah, and I love to play characters who are more sweet with their love in the way that they pursue the person that they're attracted to. Most of the time, it's like you know. they're a little raunchy or they're just like teasing constantly nonstop. But like TJ, the character I play, when he pursues Charlotte, like he actually genuinely pursues her from a place of like wanting to open up and like emotional vulnerability. And it's just I love playing characters like that because I think it reminds me of I mean I love love, but it reminds me of like Stefan and Elena. Their love is just so pure. And I think that TJ's love for Charlotte is so pure as well, and just being able to explore that with them is yeah, it's yeah, I think it's just such a cute story, and it's yeah.
You've got me wanting to do a part two sooner than I would like to.
Good. I guess that means I did a good job answering
Yes,
questions.
of course. No, I have so many more emotions-based questions that I
Mhm.
could ask that is like right up your alley because I know you would give beautiful answers like that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a part two then. We're gonna have to do it.
We already are. I might just have to bring the date forward. I
Okay.
have a little get to know you. If you don't want to answer any of them, let me know. Favorite animal?
An otter.
They're so cute.
They're so cute, dude, and they like hold hands and like cuddle with each other, and they like trade rocks like that, dude. And they mate for life, which is really really sweet, I think.
Cat person or dog person?
I love both, but if I had to pick, dog. Yeah,
Still good though.
yeah, they're both great.
Favorite food?
Favorite food, donuts. But if donuts don't count as food, then sushi.
Donuts do count as food because you put it in your mouth.
Thank you. Thank you. Exactly. You chew it and swallow it just like everything else. You digest it. Yeah, thank you. I knew I liked you.
I get you.
Yeah, yeah, you get me.
Favorite color?
Blue.
Light blue or dark blue?
Both, but a darker blue, like a navy blue. I love a navy blue.
It's like
Or like a
darker than cobalt.
I do love cobalt. Honestly, cobalt might be my favorite. I love a sapphire blue as well. Yeah, I don't know. Depends on my mood, I guess.
I'll send you suggestions. Dream country to visit.
Italy. I'm trying to go this year. Trying to go with my friend Liv. Hopefully we can make it work because she's going in August. Because I told myself at the beginning of the year, before I ever found out she was going, I was like, I'm gonna try to go this year or like around like August, September, because I've never traveled outside the US until I went to Canada. But I was like, I need to just make a point to do it this year because I've been wanting to, and I know I'm gonna keep putting it off. And then I was talking to her, and then I was like, I'll just crash her trip to Italy. So yeah.
Completely understand. I'm glad you didn't say Australia because I have, I feel like I've pressured a lot of you to say it. And I'm like, no, genuinely,
No,
no.
it's not it's on the list, but it's a little lower on the list for sure.
Thank God. I'd be mad if it wasn't on your list, but
Yeah.
I'm glad it's not number one because I feel like a lot of people are just like, we want to come to Australia to see kangaroos. And I'm like, there's nothing special about a kangaroo.
Yeah, I've been told they're like pests.
Yeah. Favorite season,
Fall. It's the best season.
favorite, favorite actor.
Favorite actor. So I have two answers for this. Killian Murphy, if I wanted to like I feel like I would learn the most from him because he's so talented. I love his work. Or Chris Evans because I love his acting style and like the way he's able to portray all these different characters. Um, and Captain America is also my favorite superhero. So yeah, Chris Evans if I wanted to like have the most fun and like dream actor to work with, but Cillian Murphy if I wanted to learn and like experience like and like have my mind blown, I feel like. But yeah.
Like, do you like, what's it called? Black Panther?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my favorite one out of like the whole. Oh, no, 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 no. Never mind. Wrong, wrong. Now that I think about it, the Winter Soldier.
Dude, yeah, yes. I thought you might go that direction. Yeah, I love The Winter Soldier. Captain
Yeah,
America, The Winter Soldier is my favorite movie of all time.
that's my favorite Marvel movie.
Dude, yeah, it's so good. It's so good. It's a solid movie and he's such a badass. Yeah.
Like my favorite Marvel character. I don't know how to. He's in a different universe, like Venom,
Mhm.
but he's not in it yet.
Yeah, yeah, not yet, but I think we might see him in the new Spider-Man that comes out. I think they're gonna introduce him more, hopefully.
Favorite movie.
Captain America, Winter Soldier. Yeah.
Favorite music genre.
Pop. But not like K-pop or like Dua Lipa pop, like more singer-songwriter. So like Shawn Mendes, I love Rule. Rule is an Australian artist. Do you know Rule?
Heard of.
Okay, I love him. Driver Era, I don't even know if Driver Era is pop.
Driver era. Holy
You like
crap.
the Driver Era?
I used to watch Ross on when he was like, what's that show?
Austin and Ally?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I
And
love
when
the
he was
Driver
part of
Era.
R5, like
Yes.
R5. Like
Mhm.
I used to be obsessed with all of their songs.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. I don't even know if their music is considered pop really, but yeah, like singer-songwriter pop, like Shawn Mendes vibe.
That's wild. I gotta send you some songs that I know. Holy crap.
Yeah, yeah, I'd probably like them. Yeah.
Favorite singer and song.
Favorite singer, Shawn Mendes. Favorite song, Mutual by Shawn Mendes.
City life or country life?
Country life. Country life. Yeah. Right now at this point in my life, city, but when I can, I want to go somewhere quieter for sure.
I just love how you can take yourself out of all of the noise and just be yourself in the country. Like in the city,
That's
I feel like you've got to put on like a whole different personality.
yeah, sometimes, and I think that most people do, at least when they first move here. That's definitely what I did. But but yeah, we really don't have to, and it sucks when people think that they do have to do that because just you gotta be yourself. It's such a better way to live. But yeah, the country just makes it so much easier.
Agreed. This one's supposed to be a funny one, but like you can get serious if you want.
Mhm.
Biggest pet peeve.
Oh my gosh, biggest pet peeve is when people complain about everything. Like I'm not complaining about like serious like yeah, like if their dog died or something. But that's not really complaining. That's like okay, yeah, like just complaining. Like when they just complain about everything, but not just that, when you give them clear solutions to what they're complaining about, but then they ignore it. Like they just complaining just to complain. Like either to like have attention or just to like rant or get people to feel bad for it. I don't know what they're complaining for, but I like complaining doesn't fix anything. like it just makes you more miserable because then you're thinking about it and you're getting worked up talking about it and this yeah, just like complaining. Like I also when like what yeah, I'm just gonna end it there before I say something.
Name three things you can't live without, other
Three
than the
things
blatantly obvious.
other than the blatantly obvious, like food, water, air.
Yep.
Okay.
And
Well,
not
this
your
one,
phone.
no, if, oh, I can live without my phone. Um, is God blatantly obvious?
Oh,
I guess, I guess it depends on the person. Can't live without my faith. Can't live without Jesus. My Bible. I guess that all kind of goes into one. Can't live without music and like I want to say family because I love my family, but I know that I know I could live without them because I have amazing friends that are like family and and at the end of the day, like Jesus is really all I need. So I'm gonna go God, music, and probably like the beach. Like the beach is like my I love the beach. It's like my safe space outside of my faith. So yeah, I love the beach.
didn't you take up surfing lessons not long ago?
I did, yeah. Well, about a year ago, I started surfing. Um, but this summer, I want to really try to like put more time into it and like get good at it. So we'll see.
Fingers crossed. You've
Fingers
still got a
crossed.
job to do.
Yeah,
I still
yeah.
want to see you on my screen.
I know, I know. You will. I'll always take acting over surfing. So
This was a single question and it has evolved.
okay.
The question was, when I first started interviewing people, describe yourself in 5 words or less. But now it
Hmm.
has evolved into describe yourself in 5 words or less, one sentence, one song, a quote, a poem. I don't know. Describe yourself.
In 5 words or less. It's a bit hard to find a quote with 5 words or less.
Oh, the quote can be longer. I've had someone read like a 2 minute
It's just a monologue.
poem. Hmm.
Um, I would say describe myself. I would say if it wasn't as late, I would probably be able to think of a quote. So I'm just gonna go with 5 words. Um,
I'm so sorry. I
no,
feel so
no, no,
bad.
don't be. 5 words. I'm gonna go forgiving, um, joyful, um, easygoing. Uh, I had one and it slipped my mind. What is it? I said forgiving, joyful, easygoing. I'm gonna say it's kind of hard to like say five without sounding like I'm trying to brag about myself. You know what I mean?
This is where this is actually a trick question because I want you guys to compliment yourself.
Oh, you do? Okay. 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 Yeah. So forgiving, joyful, easygoing, and I'm gonna say kind. I think I'm a very kind person, and I would say hardworking. I'm yeah, I think I'm hardworking. Hardworking or logical. I'm a very logical person as well. I love to like study and learn stuff. So yeah.
And you're very passionate.
Yes, that yeah, that too. Yeah, it's hard to like pick only five. Not that I think so
Yeah.
highly of myself, but you know, like it's just yeah, I don't know. Because
I don't
I
like to point. I don't like to point.
I could say a lot of bad things about myself too, so
Stop talking yourself down.
Okay, sorry.
I cannot stand it when you guys do it. Like, I do it because I am me, and me
We
being me is me. Like, I cannot
no,
stand it when you guys do it though.
I can't say it when you do it about yourself. So how do you like that?
Mm, I
Just because,
can't.
hey, we're just normal people at the end of the day.
I know, but you guys are seen like worldwide. Obviously, I didn't want to be, but here I am. YouTube, yay. Uh, I wanted to be there to highlight you. So if I could like ask questions without me being physically on
Mhm.
camera, I probably would. But I'm here for you, so I
Yeah,
do not want you to talk about yourself in a negative way. I don't want anyone to.
that's very
I'll
sweet.
get
But at the
mad.
same time,
Like,
it is still like truthful to us, because we all have our own flaws and things that we're working on and whatnot. But I think it's beautiful to have flaws in in the least cliche way possible. Like I do think it is, because if we were all perfect, then
the world would be
we
a
would,
boring place.
yeah, and we wouldn't have a need for Jesus. And I want there to be a need for Jesus. So, but uh yeah, like, we all have our own flaws. There's nothing wrong with it.
I know, but some of you need to understand, from my point of view anyway, how much you're actually valued.
Oh, thank you. Well, yeah. I mean,
You're
we
gonna
all
make
are.
me cry with anger, man.
Hey,
Like,
I'm not any more valued than you are, okay? I'm not.
people like you more than me.
No, but that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything, okay? Because you are valued just as much as me in the eyes of God. But like just because I have more eyes on me or like have a bigger following or a bigger career or whatever, like that really doesn't mean anything at the end of the day. Like as cliche as that sounds, it really doesn't. Like it's like you said earlier, you said, we're at the end of the day, we're just people, just like you. So we're not more valued in any way.
Thank you so, so much for this whole conversation. I have enjoyed every single moment of it. This is like gonna be like a little nerdy right here. Like this would have been the highlight of my life right now. Honest to
Stop.
God, like I'm not joking. I
Yeah.
cannot thank you enough for like making some time to talk to this crazy Aussie.
No, absolutely. No, absolutely. And this was a lot of fun and I'm very happy that you reached out. You have amazing questions. Your interviewing style is fantastic. I mean, I don't have much to compare it to, but I feel like I'm talking to a friend, which is the best kind of interview. So, yeah, no, I'm very happy to be here and I would 100% be down to do a part two if you have more questions and whatnot. But
Yes.
yeah,
Let's
no,
do part one and part two.
you're very good at your job, and I can tell how much you care and how much passion and effort you put into it. So it's noticeable. So yeah, keep doing it if you love it.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
You're gonna make me cry now. I don't want to cry.